Hi! The Waterfall quest does not have any quest nor stat requirements. I just need it. Simply one rope that you can buy from the general store or the adventurer store in Ardoin, as well as 6 earth, air and water runes. For the recommendations is about 3 super energy potions if you can afford them and if you play in a version that is set after September 2004. Then also some food, since we need to pass various monsters ranging from level 26 all the way to level 93 that have a max hit of 11. Then as always with every quest, some boost of lightness will be helpful, and do not bring anything else. Do not bring any other runes, arrows, weapons or armor. Do not bring anything that is not allowed inside of the tomb of Glarial. And finally, for the teleport, I'm gonna be bringing along 2 teleports to Ardoin, since I have completed the quest Plague City and I have the level requirement, and 1 teleportation away outside of the Waterfall dungeon after the quest is completed. Where we can start this quest is located just west from Cold Reqs, located northwest from Ardoin. Let's go inside the house and talk to a mirror. And let's select Option 2. How can I help? And let's go be a good step-parent and help find her missing son, who is set on there being a hidden treasure under the waterfall, but he cannot swim. So let's exit the house via the back, go west and on board the log raft. After a second, you'll be put on a small island in the middle of the river. Just wait a second and Udon, the sun, will talk to you. Once the conversation is over, use the minimap to move to the southern part of this small island and then turn our camera south to see the next small island. Use our rope from our inventory and use it on the rock on the other island to allow us to pull us safely on the island. Once on the island, use the rope on a dead tree on that same island to make our way downward, and then next to us, click Get in the barrel. If you try to open the ledge, they will get pushed off the waterfall and you could take damage over 10. Once you're standing here next to Geralt, let's go north and you'll find a pretty big house. Let's just waltz through it and go upstairs and search the southern bookcase. There you'll find the history of elves called the Book on Backstorian. Open and close it. And let's make our way to Gnome village that is located southwest of Ardoin. The fastest way would be to teleport to Ardoin and run southwest, or you could also walk from the house directly south to Ardoin and make your way to the Gnome village that way. The entrance to the maze of the Gnome village is on the northwestern side, located southwest of the Battle of Kazut, located between Ardoin and the Gnome village. Once you're here at the entrance with Elkoy, if you've already started the Gnome village quest, then you can simply talk to Elkoy and he will teleport you through the maze. If you haven't started the Gnome village quest yet, then run east into the maze until you see an oak tree. Once at the oak tree, take the southern path and follow it until you see a dungeon sign. Now, if you do not have any energy potions and your combat level is also quite low, then I suggest you to walk this part, as in the dungeon there are a lot of aggressive giant bats of level 26 and aggressive hobgoblins of level 28. So I suggest you to save some run energy if you do not have energy potions and if your combat stats are quite low. Once you see the dungeon sign on your minimap, let's run towards it and climb down the ladder. Let's run into the eastern room, and in the southeastern corner you'll find an odd-colored, double-stacked crate. Search it to find the key. Once you have it, let's go into the western room. In the western room you'll find a lot of hobgoblins and a gate. Use the key on the gate. In this room, you'll find a gnome called Glarial. Let's talk to him, click to continue, and give it a second while you search around the room to find Glarial's pebble, which you will trade for the key. Click to continue again. And let's resurface. Let's make our way to Glarial's tomb, which is pretty close to the quest start. If you haven't started the Gnome village quest yet, I suggest you to do this right now by talking to King Bolren in the village, as by doing this, you will no longer have to traverse through the maze ever again, as Elkoi will escort you through it. If you have already completed the Gnome village quest, then you can ask the tree spirit in the village to teleport you to the battlefield. From there, it is just simply straight north to Glarial's tomb, next to Cold Trucks. Or simply teleport to East Ardoin and run north-northwest. In Glarial's tomb, there are a lot of aggressive monsters that can hit up to 6, so make sure to bring some food. Do not bring any weapons, armor or arrows, or any unnecessary runes besides than the 6 air, water and earth, as these are not allowed inside of the tomb. Alright, south of Cold Trucks, northwest of the Fishing Guild, the dark spot on the minimap is the Dwarven Watchtower. Next to it, they'll find Glarial's tomb. If we use her pebble on the tombstone, then it will say that nothing interesting happens. And that is because I have some runes in my inventory. Make sure to drop everything that is not allowed inside. Those are runes, arrows, weapons and armor. Make sure to drop these or bang them before using the pebble on a tombstone again. Once you're in the dungeon, let's go into the western room. By the way, the max hit of the mouse giant is a 6. Go into the western room, let's open and then search the open chest to find Glarial's amulet. Drop it, and then take another one, then pick up the original one. Next, go into the southern room and search the tomb for 1 urn. 1 is all we need. Once you have this, let's resurface to pick up our dropped runes. Okie doke, once we have these, let's make our way back to the quest start, back to our arena, just a bit northwest. Let's go inside the Waterfall dungeon to complete our quest already. Alright, open the gate, go back behind the house and board the log raft. Once you've done that, use your minimap and keep clicking on your minimap until your character moves to the southern part of the island. This could take a second, then use your rope on the rock on the other island if you turn your camera south. Then use your rope on the dead tree, 2 tiles south. And then before opening the ledge, make sure that you equip Glarial's amulet, then open the ledge and enter the eastern room. I think the max hit of the shadow spiders and the level 45 skeletons should be around 5 or 6. go to the northern side and search the odd-colored double-stacked crate for a key. And then let's go into the western room. In there you will find level 93 fire giants. Now if your hit points level is 11 or below, then before entering the western room, attack either a shadow spider and then make your way through, or attack a level 1 rat. This way the fire giants should not attack you. Then use your key on both doors to make your way to the final room, where there are 6 pillars. On each of these 6 pillars, use an air, earth and water rune. Once you've done that, let's use our second Glarial's amulet on the left statue up north, the statue of Glarial. This will make the ground go up towards the chalice. And let's use Glarial's urn on the chalice of eternity to complete the Waterfall quest. And congratulations, you are awarded with 1 quest point, 13,750 attack and strength experience, 2 gold bars and diamonds, and 40 mithril seeds. Now as for the quest items that have remained in our inventory, we may drop the book on Maxtorian, the empty urn and the key, and you could also drop the pebble because it is only needed when you want to go back into Glarial's tomb to get another Glarial's amulet. If you've dropped Glarial's amulet and you want to return to the Waterfall dungeon to slay some fire giants. If you're not planning on losing Glarial's amulet, then you could drop Glarial's pebble. You can always get the pebble back by talking to Golry in the Gnome village dungeon. Okay, bye bye.